How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Joe Biden responding to the allegations of making women feel uncomfortable by sniffing their hair, touching the lower part of their back, leaning in for a kiss, just really weird, creepy things that Joe Biden has been known for an extended period of time. First, he came out and kind of gave an apology. It was a weak apology talking about, well, I've been giving out hugs and displays of affection for a long time now. I never knew I did anything that was wrong. If I made you feel uncomfortable, I'm sorry. But it wasn't a true apology as far as it relates to doing things that are totally unwanted that people like him should know that are unwanted. But that's that. Then he goes out to some event and is talking crazy during the event, making jokes about the allegations. Now, I do have video of this. It's not just me making an assumption or an assertion. I have video of what he said and what he did. After we get done with the video, I'll talk about what he did in the video, what he said in the video. I'll talk about some other things that are related to this, and then I'll wrap it on up with a nice bow on top. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
I just want you to know I had permission to hug Lonnie. We had permission. All wrong, but it's up to me. By the way, he gave me permission to touch him. Why did you sit in the room like that? I'm sorry to take so long, guys, but everyone knows I like kids better than people.
All right, so you saw that, you heard that. Now, Joe Biden, where is your PR team? Where are they? Somebody should be in your corner telling you, hey, man, this might not be the best thing to do here. Okay, you're trying to become the president. You don't need to have anything like this on your back. The Me Too movement is real. And quite frankly, Joe Biden is a part of the reason why it's so real. He did a PSA with Lady Gaga in 2017 about this very thing, about inappropriate touching, about sexual harassment, X, Y, and Z. He has been part of this whole thing. So it really kind of boggles the mind to think that he make a joke right now about a thing like this. You're trying to downplay sexual harassment, improper touching, making people feel uncomfortable. You're trying to downplay it like it's not really a big deal, talking about, oh, I got permission from him. You're saying that as if you don't need permission to just lean in, kiss somebody on their head, sniff their hair. Like, that's not even a thing. It's just normal. See, that's making it worse. When you apologize for a thing, that should make it be known that it's not right and you didn't really know it wasn't right. But now you kind of like doubling down on what you did originally, which was to say that it's not really a big deal. I can do whatever I want. So what? That type of thing. That's kind of what I'm getting here. And it's really a gift for us over here on the right. All we got to do is just sit back and watch the whole thing collapse. Let's watch it collapse. Joe Biden is collapsing. AOC is collapsing. All these people that are popular names in the Democratic Party are collapsing. And beyond that, I mean, this man is 76 years old, a white male. Is he going to actually become the next president? Did he have a chance? Anyway, I doubt it. But then when you come on stage and do things like this, touching on people, talking about, oh, yeah, it's not really a big. When you do stuff like that, that makes your chances much less likely to become the president. And if what he did and said in the video was not inappropriate at all, and if that's fine, then that same energy must be kept for Donald J. Trump and for anybody else that does a thing like that or is accused of doing a thing like that. See, the thing about Trump, people are accusing him of doing things like that, but they don't really have evidence. In the case of Joe Biden, you got plenty of video. People in D.C. know how Joe Biden is. There's a video of Jeff Sessions, which I placed on the screen before you, where he's standing with his granddaughter, and Joe Biden goes to touch her, and he swats his hand away to say, do not touch my granddaughter, sir. And he kind of like puts his body in between his granddaughter and Joe Biden and walks her away, because Jeff Sessions knows, as does the entire D.C., the whole Capitol Hill, the whole Northern Virginia, Maryland, that whole area. Everybody knows what kind of creep Joe Biden is. Nobody really wants to have their daughter, their wife, or anybody be around this guy. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband, hide everybody around creepy Joe. What he did and said in the video This lets you know he knows what he's doing. He not just out here just doing things unconsciously. He is aware of what's going on. He's aware of the hair sniffing and the butt touching and stuff like that. And that's fine. He could pretty much do that because he's Joe Biden. What you going to do? You'll still vote for me regardless of what. So if I was a Democrat, I'd personally be a little insulted. But hey, it's up to y'all when it comes to the primary. Who are you going to vote for on the left? Personally, I still hold that there will not be any true contender on the left. They've not put out the people that could win the most, who would still lose, but at least give him a run for his money. Trump, that is, and that is Michelle Obama and Oprah on the tag team. Have Michelle be the president, Oprah be the vice president, or vice versa. Doesn't matter. You're trying to put guys like Pete Buttigieg, Creepy Joe, Pocahontas, Tulsi Gabbard, all these no names losers, serial touchers. That's not going to get it done. But hey, if you want to run Joe, then go for it. I say I would donate some money to have him run because I know my dollar will go a long way in preserving the presidency for the conservative part of the country for the next at least 4 years. You're going to have Trump in there, and then you're going to have his successor. It could be Pence. It could be Ivanka. It could be Jared. It could be anybody from that whole circle. It's not going to be a Democrat anymore. And like I said previously, it will not be a white male Democrat ever again. But what do you think? Do you think that Creepy Joe has just solidified his Creepy Joe-ness? Or am I just exaggerating? Am I just talking too much about him? Should I move on? Should I ignore what's happening? Should I ignore a presidential or a potential presidential candidate that has a lot of support? Should I ignore what he's doing and act like it's not really nothing going on? Or should I key in on it to highlight how bad of a candidate he is to damage him? Because if we're going to run against him, and when I say we, I mean anybody that wants a conservative to be in the White House, if we're going to run against him, we got to start right now doing some Oppo research. And he's giving us all the research right here. He's giving us videotapes, crazy audio gaffes. It's a slam dunk to me, but whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.